Hello, this is Jacob. This is the first part of my many-part series on how to create and manage your Bukkit server. This video will run you through the basics on how to get all of the files that you need and set it up. Let's get started. First of all, you want to create a folder. This is where your server will be set up, or the root folder. I'm just going to call it Bukkit Server Tutorial. Okay, to get started, you want to go to BUKKIT.jar and click the Get Craft Bukkit button on the top. And scroll down and look for where it says Download Craft Bukkit's latest build. And click the link. And it should start your download. Okay, mine's starting. Meanwhile, I'm going to show you how to set up your batch file for starting the server. So open up your folder and create a new text document. And I just call mine run, but you can call it whatever you want. Now, look for this. It's right under where we just downloaded it. It'll be in the description. Copy it and put it into here. Now file, save as, and save it as a .bat or batch file. And it should look something like that. You can delete the old text file, and you'll just have your run file. Now you can click and drag your BUKKIT.jar into your folder, and I just rename mine and make it all caps Bukkit. And you want to edit this, and you look for where it says Craft Bukkit.jar, and you replace Craft Bukkit with the name of your jar. We called it Bukkit in all caps. Okay, now that you have that, you just click in here and make sure that if you have a 64-bit system that you do x86 in there, and then run. And it'll start creating your world, and you can see all of the files generated into my folder. Now if you want, you can open up your Minecraft already to make sure everything worked. Wait for your world to finish generating first. Yep, there it goes. It says done. So you just do direct connect to local host, spelled like that with no spaces, and join server. It should say over here, and I should be able to walk around and start playing. Yep. So you know it's working now. And you wait for, you type stop into the console window so it saves everything. And there you go. Now you have your entire all of your files set up in your folder. So now you want to make it, I'm going to make mine full screen, and you look for your server properties file and open that up. Here it is. So here you can choose whether you want the nether to be enabled, what you want the name of your world to be, if you want people to be allowed to fly, the server port. I'll get into that in the next tutorial for port forwarding. The level type, you can type in super flat to make it a super flat world, and large biomes are coming in the next version, I think 1.3. So you should be able to enter that also. Level seed if you have the seed of your level and you want to put that in. Server IP it's best not to mess with unless you're working with a host. You can set the max build height if NPCs spawn. Whitelist. I'm going to teach you how to do this. Let's say you set it to true. And you save it. And I run my server. And I open up my Minecraft. Now if I try and connect to my server through localhost, it'll kick me out because I'm not whitelisted, and it should say over here that it disconnected me. But if I am to go into my properties file again, I'm sorry, not my properties file, my whitelist file, and enter my username, make sure you type reload into the server to reload your configuration. And now when I try to join, I think I have to restart the server. Yeah, now it'll let me in. But nobody else can get in except for me now because I'm the only person on the whitelist. Type stop. And let's see, anything else on there that I can get into? Oh yeah, PvP. Difficulty that shows if you want to set it to hard, easy, or normal. And the game mode, you can set it to 1 for survival when people join, but if it's 0, they'll all join as survival mode. Max players, that's how many people can be in at once. If I want monsters to spawn, I'm just going to shut that off. Structures are like pyramids coming up in 1.3 and citizens, like what's it called? NPCs, yes. Their villages won't spawn if you set this to false. And MOTD, that's what appears in your server name, under your server name in the list. So I'm just going to set mine to teaching. So now when I run it and go into my Minecraft, I'm going to add the server and the address is localhost. Done. And when I look for it here, it says 0 out of 5 slots because I set it to 5 slots. And teaching is the description. And that's all you need to know about that. In my next tutorial, I'll be showing you how to port forward for your router. And I'll see you next time.